And I'm Ryan.
And I'm Sam.
And welcome to the Falcon podcast / we're going to tell you what to expect at RMA as a Falcon Scholar.
Yes.
So,
a little background on the Falcon Scholarship. There are two alternatives to not getting a direct appointment to the Air Force Academy. One is going to the prep school in Colorado. The other one is receiving a Falcon Scholarship. And that's where you get to choose between like 5 other prep schools across the nation, and approximately 60 to 70 kids get this offer.
and that's us. We're Falcon Scholars, or we're Falcon Scholarship recipients of 2020 at RMA. So there's 5 different schools that you can choose from. I believe it's New Mexico Military Institute, Marion Military Institute, Georgia Military College, RMA, and Northwestern. I know out of RMA, it's a lot harder, a lot more physically and mentally demanding, as well as there's a lot more opportunities I feel that I can gain from here than from any other prep schools.
Our school's known as sending like the fittest cadets.
RMA is known for sending the most physically fit cadets.
It's going to prepare you. That's what you're here for. It's a prep school. It's going to prepare you. You're not here to have a really good time. Not saying you can't have a pretty good time here, but you're here for one thing, and that's to get to the Air Force Academy. And so you always have to keep that in your mind.
Also, congratulations if you're watching this and you are a Falcon Scholar recipient. Good job. You have 1 year till you get to the academy. It's not that long, I swear to you.
And you made a good choice too.
If
you made a good
decide to
choice
stick with it,
taking
yes.
the scholarship and for picking this school. You made a good choice.
If the academy is sending you here, it's not because they don't want you. It's because they see potential in you, and that if they send you here for a single year,
And investing money in you too.
they're investing a lot of money into you as well. And
They want you.
If you're here for 1 year, you're gonna turn up to be the top 10% when you go to the Air Force Academy the following year.
To tell you.
Yeah, we're here to tell you that be happy about it. It's a great opportunity.
All right, first, once you accept your Falcon Foundation Scholarship,
You're gonna be signing a lot of things,
yes, you will sign a lot of things, but
a lot of papers.
one thing you have to make sure of is to get familiar with your Falcons before you get here.
Oh yeah.
So one way to do that is social media. I mean, a lot of people have social media accounts these days, so you just you can ask Miss Dame or whoever's in contact with you to give you the contact information of the other Falcons, or just their names even, because then you can look them up from there. That's what we did. Got ourselves a Snapchat group chat, and I got a couple of their emails, so we contacted through that. So that was great.
If you have the chance, I'm gonna stop you there. If you have the chance, definitely try to visit RMA, because if you're watching this year, you'll get to meet us. If not, you'll get to meet other Falcons that are already here, and they'll tell you. You know, you can ask as many questions as you want, and we won't bite. We're happy to share our wonderful stories. They may be funny, they may be painful, but
They may make you cry.
they won't make you cry. You'll laugh. That's what will happen. You'll laugh at our stories.
And that's what we do. We look back and
And
laugh
go,
at a lot of
you
stuff. So
didn't
it's
do
good.
that. And we'll go.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Another thing for summer, know your Air Force knowledge. I cannot stress that anymore. Know it, study it. You have all summer to learn it. Your lieutenant will send it to you, and it's your own fault if the first day you don't know it and you're getting grilled for not knowing it, because they will take any weakness you have, and that's the biggest one that we had, was not knowing all the Air Force knowledge.
Please.
They will take that and they will beat you down with it. So come in prepared. Do your workouts. Understand knowledge. That's all you have to do.
Big thing is Air Force Song and Airman's Creed.
And rank structure.
Rank structure, a lot of that, especially if you haven't done JROTC or Civil Air Patrol or any of that kind of stuff. If it's all new stuff. So as well as like, for us, it was a lot mentally and physically challenging, because we didn't really look at our knowledge over the summer. We were kind of like very laissez-faire. We were very relaxed. And now, at the beginning of the year, it felt so long because we didn't really study that. So instead of just it being physically challenging, it was also very stressful.
Right.
And this knowledge that you have to like force yourself to learn, like you're gonna be needing it for your life at the academy and for your career in the Air Force. Like it's just stuff you're gonna need to know. So you might as well start learning it now.
All right. Now next, on to cadre camp. 2-week thing. You will be here the whole time. You will be getting to know your new Falcons. You will be pressured. It's like a simulated basic, I want to say.
What the goal of cadre camp is pretty much you're given a position here at this school, and it's a leadership position. So you're going to be in charge of your own flight. You're going to be a flight adjutant. So you're going to work closely with the flight commander, and yeah.
You're basically the right hand man.
Yeah.
Right.
And basically when you get here, you're gonna learn that you're different, but sort of not really. You're gonna be different from everyone else. You're gonna have a different schedule than most students here because they aren't Falcons. You're a Falcon, so you're gonna be probably doing PT in the morning. Then you're gonna go to cadre camp with the rest of the students here, and after you go to cadre camp, then you gotta do PT in the afternoon, and then
learning to wear the uniform at night as well. That's what we focused on a lot, was ironing, shining shoes, getting to know each other, just hanging out. But the cadre camp aspect, when you're with the school, is definitely just to understand how to plan things, how to organize with your group. But it's also to make you lack sleep. It's also to beat you down a little bit. And that's just because that's how it will be at basic in the Air Force Academy, and that's just a small chunk of when you actually get out there. They're simulating that here, so it's meant to be like that. They're meant to be mean. Don't take it personal. Look through it, keep your bearing, and just push through that. So if I have anything to say on that, it's just try to stay awake during the classes, because you probably won't be able to.
If you usually drink coffee like I did, you won't be able to drink coffee. So figure out some other way to get your caffeine intake in, or get.
He means you can't drink coffee here.
Oh yeah, you can't drink coffee here. You can't drink coffee in gym.
So try to get as much sleep as possible.
I think one more thing. Sam skipped directly to cadre camp. You're gonna get here. We got here a week earlier than cadre camp, or it was only a couple days?
It was a day before.
It was a day before? Oh, okay. But that one day before, you're gonna be here before everyone else. You're gonna be the first Falcons on campus. I suggest on that morning or the night before you meet with the other Falcons. Maybe go to a dinner, a restaurant. We went to Cracker Barrel, had a good fun time.
This was before.
This was before cadre camp. Get to know people.
You're gonna be very busy once you get here.
Yes, when you get here, make sure to buy most of your stuff from the what's that store called? The
Parents Association.
Parents Association. Good deals. A couple of things here are kind of expensive. Like if you're buying them new, the Parents Association is like more than like 70% off or something like that. So you're buying a lot of like used clothing and like stuff for 70% off, and it's totally worth it. Because I got this hoodie for like $5-10, and I'm still wearing it.
$10.
Right.
Yeah. So like, and you're only gonna be wearing this stuff for 1 year, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know why you want to get something new.
Right. And cadre camp, going back to that, it'll end. It'll come to an end, and when it does, you'll be happy about it. But all you have to do is push through it, and then the beginning of the year comes.
The first month here is gonna seem like the longest month you've ever lived in, mostly just because you're waking up super early and you're going to bed really late. That's like the only reason why it was super long. You're staying up much longer than you've ever had before. We had PT. For me at least, I woke up around 4:15, 4:20, just to get myself up and ready, prepare myself. We had to be outside by 4:45 for formation, and then we PT for about 2 hours, then had to shower, and then head straight to breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
That was the usual morning month. But like then we had PT in the afternoon, and that was also 2 hours. So we basically PT'd for about 4 hours. And for us, because our lieutenant thought that we needed more physical training, we did that for what, 2 months?
Month and a half or so.
Month and a half to 2 months. And,
Right.
and that just made our lives feel so much longer.
Right, but how you can deal with that is you can just try to get yourself in a routine and just chug along, because like once you get into that routine, it just kind of becomes second nature to you, and the days go by much quicker. You will have a study hall. Try to line it up with Colonel Casarino so that you can go in and do his physics and get his physics help, because
You
that
will
always helped
need it.
me on the quizzes and the tests and stuff. So be prepared for that, and be prepared for a long stretch, but it will. Thanksgiving break will come, and it will be refreshing, and then Christmas break will come, and it will be refreshing.
And once you like turn everything in, like to the academy, like all your application stuff, you just feel like a huge weight has been lifted off.
Remember that you will push through it. Remember, it will not always be fun, but you will have fun, and you will have good experiences, and you will get through it, and then you'll get to the academy. So
Like you're here for a reason.
Yeah.
And the Air Force is investing time and money into you to make you better. Like that's all this is supposed to do, is to make you better.
RMA and the Falcon Scholarship are putting about $40,000 into you for this year. That's including housing, your education, money to put aside if you want snacks and stuff. So they're spending a lot of money on you just for you to be here for one single year, because they want you at the academy. So don't ever take that for granted.
yes.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Have fun while you're here. Don't take it for granted.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Excited for the game.
Like we have kids.
Yes, or left. Yeah.
That's gonna be so weird. Them like asking these questions and then we're just gonna be like,
Yeah, we love it here. We do.
oh, and you're recording?
Yeah, it's recording.